T-Man 978 Chill Review.
The following video is intended for viewers over the age of 13. Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I'm reviewing Figma Overwatch Diva. Here she is in all her cutesy wootsy glory right there. Kinda anime, kinda realistic looking. Here's some artwork on our packaging. Here are examples of poses you can get her in. And yeah. Now the first thing I want to say is Figma makes some excellently sculpted and painted action figures with decent articulation, decent to great articulation, but the price on them is a little extreme, to be honest. Before I go any further, Joe gifted this to me. He and the other Figure Action, the local Figure Action members, we all did like a Secret Santa thing, and I put this on my list, so he got this for me. So I didn't have to pay for it, but technically I did have to pay for it because this was on Partsformer's list and I wound up getting him one. And $60 for her is a little bit much because she barely comes with anything. Of course, she comes with the stand. Pretty sure the stand is like $3 or whatever. $5 if I compare it to the Bandai, but it doesn't even come with all the same attachments as the Bandai stands. You can get 2 of those for $10. Comes with a little sandwich bag for your accessories. She comes with a rack of hands, more hands than any other figure. The hand holding the cell phone, a little extra wrist peg. She does come with a second full head. That's different. 3 faces, bubblegum for that head or that face, and 2 stickers for this soda can right here. In her game, she's a sponsor for this drink right there. And the only reason why I'm complaining is because I paid the same amount for the deluxe Link's Awakening Link, and he came with way more stuff than this. But let's start getting into her. What she looks like, the paint and all that junk. As you can see, all of this is awesomely painted right here. It's cool that it actually says Blizzard right there. The paint and details on the feet look awesome. I don't know what it is. I love white suits or suits with pure white in it, accented by different colors like blue and pink. It kind of makes me think of the Marvel Legends white suit 2099. Spider-Man. She does come with this gun. It's like her only real useful accessory. But yeah, these, watch out for this. I correct that. I need to put some crazy glue on there. She has no ears on underneath of this. And yeah, she does have a peg hole right there for the Figma stand. But the head is on like a double ball post. It's going to be hard for me to show you, but there is a ball. It's like a double joint. It's like a universal joint under the head and a universal joint in the neck. So she can tilt and all that. Or maybe it's a ball joint. It's a ball joint at the top on a universal. This part of her hair can actually flare out to accommodate for her being able to look up a little bit more. Thing I got frustrated by when I first opened her neck is shifted forward a lot, just like the SH Figure Arts Captain Marvel. So looking up isn't easy, and I'm trying to be careful for this thing right there. But I guess if it comes all the way off, I can put it back on. So you can look down a ton. The shoulders are on like a universal ball right there, so they can go down and up and come forward like a butterfly action. And of course, if depending on how that shoulder pad is, that determines how far out she can go, and she can rotate and whatnot. And it can swivel here, since she doesn't have a real bicep swivel. And because of how skinny she is, I hated this on that freaking McFarlane Doomslayer, but on her it actually works because she's a skinnier character. Her arms are skinnier, and it actually does rotate like that. She has a universal in the elbow, and the elbow bends more than 90 degrees. Universal in the wrist. This is a universal with a ball at the bottom, so the ball lets you do this and that, and the universal can get you that forward and back. But it does gap in the front and definitely gaps in the back. Her hair comes off easily, so make sure you're playing with this on a table or posing her on a table, because if that falls on the floor, it's a really small piece. This drops down to accommodate for being able to kick up more, because when it's up, it still kicks forward. No, it comes down as you kick, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you wanted her sculpt to look normal, know that you have to shift that up. But this works just like the shoulders, and because of how skinny she is, it actually works. Typically with a bigger character, it wouldn't work right. She has a universal in the knee, so the leg can twist a little bit, but not a lot. And she has a universal in the ankle, so it does give you pivot, and it does rotate a little bit side to side, and you see the toe. I'm moving that by accident. Close up on the face, it is like a digital print. I'm noticing with my camera, when I zoom in on digital print figures, you see the digital a lot. But with your naked normal eyes, it doesn't look printed on or look like a picture like it does right here. Trust me, it looks way better in person. It looks natural in person. She looks like a blend between an anime and real person. To swap out the face, you pull out the hair and then pull off the face. It's just one peg right there. Pray that this stays on so you don't have to mess with it. Then you grab her other face and put the hair back in. Like that. And now she has this face right here. This face goes with her plethora of hands. So you can see, just in case you don't know, the hands just pop right off. Here we have the heart sign hands. If you feel like messing with this a lot more than I feel like doing it right now, the top fingers will be touching. It seems like they keep moving away. But yeah, there you go with them. And here's her cell phone hand right there with the peace sign. So you could get it like closer to her face. But yeah, there you go with that. This phone is permanently in that hand like that. It's just black. You saw her other trigger hand, but here's a trigger hand without any gun in it. She has these hands right here, which are for gripping weapons or swords or something like that. Mainly like something like a sword, but really they would be for her mech that she rides in the game. They didn't make that, so she has these hands just in case they make that in the future, I guess. And she has two regular fists right here. And watch out, the peg can come out in the hands depending on how hard they grip. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pull that out of the daggone hand. It's supposed to stay in there. Right here, they have a peg for her head already in there, so that means you have to pull that whole thing out. So I'm gonna have to be careful with this thing right here to make sure I don't break that. Most likely I'm gonna have to break it all the way and glue it anyway, so I just got to make sure that I pay attention to where the little piece falls off. But what I'm doing is taking all that off so I can get to this ball easier, because I doubt it's just gonna pop up. Oh, never mind, it came right out. Made me a liar. That's why I kept filming. But now we have this in there, and what you do with this face is you give her this hand right here. What you're supposed to do is take this little bubble gum and shove that in her mouth, And now she's blowing a bubble. So it's like the secondary Jubilee head from Marvel Legends. And her hair is wrapped up back here, so you can see. And unfortunately, that hair has rubbed off on her little white paint right here. What I'm noticing though is something was on her leg, like maybe some dirt or something. I was able to just rub it off, so be careful. And apparently I can take these faces off and put them on this head, put their other faces on. And I see I had to pull the whole hat off to do that. Yeah, and here you go with this. You can hold the soda with this hand. And you can use the other face and whatnot. So, yeah. Awesome figure. Awesome. I love her. Here are the stickers for the energy drink. I'm probably going to put it on. I'll show you later. But right now, she's just holding it without the stickers on it. Alright. 2 of these are Hasbro. And 2 of these are Figma. Where Figma kills the Hasbro is sometimes, in some cases, the amount of accessories, especially the amount of hands and the amount of useful hands, and the way the articulation works and the neck, and just the way the articulation works, period, to be honest. But Hasbro isn't far off. The face printing and whatnot is same level. It's crazy. For $20, same level face printing and whatnot. And on this figure, the paint is good and the detail is good. Actually, paint and detail is good on the Hasbros. It's just some of the way some of the articulation works, to be honest. So, depending on if you want to be cheap, you can mix and match. And if you can't gauge how tall she is, here is Black Series Ray right there. And here is Marvel Legends. Crap, forgot what her name is. But as you can see, they are like bigger scale than these Figma people or Overwatch people in general. So yeah, the price may be expensive, but truth really be told, I barely have anything to complain about, probably as a result of that. I honestly don't really have anything to complain about. Now, being greedy, I probably would like another cut right here. They try to go for sculpt and they don't give extra articulation down the bottom. I would want that, trying to be greedy, to give her even better articulation. But what she has is friggin' awesome. Now, the antenna thing right there, that's my fault for squeezing it the wrong way. And like this is not a child's collectible, so they're not designed to be super duper adorable. They expect you to handle it like an adult, which I guess I didn't do in that case. She comes with a lot of hands, and a lot of faces and junk, so there are options. I mean, it feels like she doesn't have any real accessories because she only comes with one weapon, but she has options as far as poses and whatnot if you want to get cute with her. And the stand is always a nice addition to my collection, so I can use it in these freaking videos. So, yeah, I can recommend it. If you like what you're looking at, if you are familiar with her from the games and whatnot, then she, I guess, is worth it. I would have liked her to be like closer to the $40 mark, but yeah. I'm going to have a link in the description to where you can buy her on Amazon. Every purchase that you make after you click that link in my description directly to her, or the one that takes you to my Amazon storefront, it helps my channel out. It makes sure that, well, I ain't going to say make sure I can have more content, but yeah, it definitely helps. Thank you for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos.